Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge. In today's Microsoft Excel tutorials video, we would be seeing that how can we create different types of links in Microsoft Excel. So a link, as we all know, is a special type of text which when clicked on takes us to a different web page or some different document. So similarly we can create links in Microsoft Excel, and the links of Microsoft Excel will help us to move to different documents or to the different sheets of the same workbook, or it can also help us to create some new documents. So let's see that how can we create links in Microsoft Excel. But before that, let's see a demo of the links. In this sheet called links, I have some data written as link. If I just click on it, then you can see that I have moved to the second sheet, which is the target sheet, and the cell that is currently being highlighted is the cell A1. So that is a link which takes me to the different sheet of the same workbook in Microsoft Excel. Similarly, we can also create different types of links for ourselves, and let's start by creating one. Simply for the link, what you got to do is select a cell and add some data or text. Now I have written the text as M1, and when you are happy with your text, you can just press the enter key. Then select the cell on which you want to create a link. Then there are three methods of creating the links. The first method is the shortcut method, which is Ctrl+K. So just press Ctrl+K, and as soon as you do that, you can see this insert hyperlink dialog box opens in front of you. Now using this insert hyperlink dialog box, you can create the different types of links to your data. Now what kinds of links you can create is given over here in this link to bar. First you can create a link to an existing file or a web page. Then you can place in this document, which is the link that I showed in the demo. Then you can create a new document, or you can follow a link to an email address as well. Now this time what I'm going to do is create a link to an existing file or web page. So when you click on this option, you can just select your folder, the desired folder you want, then select any kind of the document to which you want to link. So I have selected this consolidation document to which I want to link, and as soon as you click on OK, you can see that your text M1 has changed into a link. Now let's just click on this link, and when you hover over it, you can see that there is some kind of a screen tip shown in front of you, and your cursor has changed into this hand option. When you click on it, this consolidation document has opened in front of you. So that's how you can create a link to an existing document that is already present in your PC. Now the second method of creating link is you gotta add some text again. Then select the cell, right click, and there is this hyperlink option. If you just click on it, then this again insert hyperlink dialog box opens, and this time what we are going to do is create a link to create a new document. So just click on create a new document. Then first thing it asks for you is the name of the document. So you got to specify the name of the document, and along with the name you got to specify the extension. Because if you do not specify the extension, what will Microsoft Excel do? It will by default create a new workbook. So you can specify the extension if you want some different kind of document. Now I'm going to specify a notepad file. So notepad file is what my name of the file is going to be. And then since its default extension is .txt, so I'm just going to write .txt. Then you got to select the path where you want your document to be placed, and by default Microsoft Excel selects the path where your current workbook resides. So I'm just going to keep the same path, but if you want, you can just change this path as well. Then the third option it asks for you is when to edit. When you click on edit the new document now, then as soon as you click on OK, a copy of the document will open. But if you click on edit the new document later, then on clicking on OK, nothing will happen, only the link would be created and the document will be opened only when you click on the link. So I'm just going to go with edit the new document now. One more thing is this screen tip option. If you just click on it, then this small dialog box opens and it asks for you to enter a screen tip text. Now this is the same text that would be shown when you hover over your link. So what text that I am going to show here is a notepad file. So notepad file is what my text I want to show, and then once you are happy with your text, you can click on OK and then again click on OK to create a link. Now since I went with this edit document now option, so you can see that notepad file is a notepad file which has been opened. Now you can add any text to it as per your wish. Like I am going to write add text, then you got to save it like this and close it. Now the link M2 has already been created. You can just click on M2. When you do that, you can see that this notepad file has opened once again. Then you can add some other text. Like this time I'm going to add sample. Then again save it using Ctrl S, close it. Now again, if you want to edit it, you can just click it and you can make as many changes as you want, as many times as you want. You can just open this link. So that is with a new document. Now the third method of creating a link is just type in some text, select the cell, go to insert tab, and there is this hyperlink option. Just select on it and this again insert hyperlink dialog box opens up. Now what if you want to place it in the document? You can just specify in what document you want your data to be placed. So I'm going to select this target sheet, and here you can see is the list of the sheets that are available in this particular workbook. By default the cell reference is A1, but if you want you can just change it to some cell else. So I'm just going to type the address as G5, then click on OK. Now if you just follow this link M3, if you just click over it, then you can see that the target sheet cell number G5 has been selected. This is because we have specified the cell reference as G5. If you do not specify, then it will by default go to the cell number A1. Now come back to this links sheet. Now one more thing, that since we specified the screen tip for this M2 link, so it's showing notepad file, while for the other links you can see that it is showing something like this, which is not very good to look. So it is advisable for you to just customize the screen tip as per your wish. Now that's about how can you create links to the text in Microsoft Excel. But what if you want to create image links? So Microsoft Excel gives you an option through which you can also create links to images, and that's similar to creating links in the text only. So how can you do that? First of all, you gotta insert any kind of image for that purpose. So make sure you are on the insert tab. Then you can insert any picture or a shape as well. So I'm going to insert a shape. This is the shape that I have inserted over here. You can format it as per your wish. Then what you got to do is insert link. So how can you do that? Make sure it's selected, and a simple method you can just follow is a shortcut Ctrl+K. And out of the three methods that we have already told you, you can follow any of those methods. Then once you do that, you can see insert hyperlink option has been opened in front of you, and you can insert any kind of link that you want. Now what I'm going to do is add a web page address to it. So how can you add a web page address for a link? Go to this existing file or web page option, and then there is this address option. Here you can specify the address. So here is https://www.google.com, which is actually the address of the Google browser. So once you have specified this, and when you click on OK, then this address would be followed, and when you click on the link, google.com would be opened in your default browser. Okay, then you can also specify the screen tip for this. You can just click on screen tip and select or type in Google. Now once you click on OK and then again OK, then you can see that this image has been converted into actually a place for a link. So if you hover over it, then there is Google. If you click over it, so actually this is a problem that arises because I am currently offline, but if you are online, if you are connected to the internet, then it will default open your web browser and click on OK. Now one more thing, you have already added the links, but what if you want to edit them? How can you do that? So for editing the links, you gotta go to the cell, right click, and there is this edit hyperlink option. When you click on it, this similar dialog box opens. From here you can edit the hyperlink as per your wish, or if you want to remove the link, you can just right click and go to this remove hyperlink option and the link would be removed. So that's all about how can you create links to data in Microsoft Excel. Thanks for watching the video.